प्रभु तव मूर्ति विनोदकारी पलपन विसरे नहीं जो विसारी जुगल चरण सोल चिन्ह जेह नजर समीपे रहो अमारी एह नजर समीपे रहो अमारी एह ઠાકોરજી મહારાજની જય, ઘનશ્યામ મહારાજની જય, સદગુરુદેવની જય. Supreme Almighty, our utmost dear, Wala Wala Shri Thakurji Maharaj, our dear Muktanandiya Parampara, the pathmaker to our liberation, our Vala Puja Guruji, and all of you bhaktas, my humble Jai Swaminarayan. Welcome to another session of our Loyadham Q&A webinar. I'm entertained here by the bhaktas that are sitting right in front of me. That's why I'm laughing. But you get what you get. So today we have two participants that we want to introduce. Oh, okay, here we go. Jai Bhagat and Tirth Bhagat. Jai Swaminarayan Bhakto.
Jai Swaminarayan.
Jai Swaminarayan.
Kem છો? મજામાં? Jai Bhagat મજામાં? Can't hear you.
Yes, sir. Majama.
Tirth Bhagat મજામાં?
Hi, Swami.
You guys nervous? Jai Bhagat? No? Tirth Bhagat, you're not either? I think this is your first time coming on, is that right? Second time, and Jai Bhagat as well? So you guys are all naturals. Well, you know, as usual, routine, before I get started with your questions, I would like to ask pre-questions, just to kind of, you know, break the ice a little bit. Something interesting about yourself, Jai Bhagat. Please go ahead and share.
I like to draw.
I'm sorry, come again?
I like to draw.
Draw. Interesting. Color, watercolors, pencil, water pencils, or everything, anything? What's up?
Best at colored pencil.
Best
And like
color pencils.
graphite.
Graphite. Very good. Awesome. Tirth Bhagat, something interesting about yourself besides your very high fatigue? Figure.
I like playing video games.
Video games. Wait, so, you know, it's said that a man is known by his nature through what kind of video games he plays. Yes, if you haven't read that. What kind of video games do you play?
Like open world games.
Well, I don't even know what that means. You're going to have to be a little more specific.
Like games where you can do whatever you want to do.
Like shooting games?
Sometimes.
Okay, all right, good. So you like playing video games. You play them how much in a week? Let's narrow it down a little bit. How many hours?
I'd say like in a week, 6, 7.
Okay, and schooling is okay? It's not really disturbing this? It's not disturbing? Okay, good. Then continue on. No problem. If it affects your school, then no. Puja and everything is regular? It's not affecting your spirit? Good. Awesome. Okay. Jai Bhagat, last question before I get started with the real questions. Favorite memory of Puja Guruji that you remember on the top of your head that I never told you about, but now you're going to have to think on the top of your head?
Last year we went to a picnic with all the Santa, and I went walking with Guruji. It was just me and like 2 other people.
Nice.
Yeah.
You remember the talks that he had with you?
Yeah, he was like talking about the nature and how it made like nice and going around us.
Awesome.
And, yeah.
Good. Tirth Bhagat, your favorite memory of Puja Guruji?
I think around last year, Guruji was feeding everyone gadi. And like when I was full, he would still call me back to like take one more. And then I took like 9 eventually.
9? Like the number 9?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Now I can see how, થોડુંક વજન વધી ગયું છે ને? Everything is all right there? એ હારું પણ ગુરુજીના હાથનો પ્રસાદ હારો. તમે ઘરે પિઝા ખાઓ એના કરતા આ બરાબર. Very good. All right. So I'm going to start with Jay Bhagat. Jay Bhagat, go ahead and ask away what you want to ask.
How can we control the mind from having bad thoughts of others?
How can we control the mind from having bad thoughts of others? Okay. Couple questions before we break it down. Others meaning who? Satsangis, non-satsangis, what's up?
Like everyone, basically.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Now, let's break your question down. How can we control the mind? Controlling the mind is like controlling a monkey. Can you do that? Can you control a monkey? Well, is it easy or hard? What's up? What do you say?
I would say it's hard.
It's very hard. Well, let's take a look at a video of how a monkey's behavior is and then compare it to a mind. So here we go. This man is going after a monkey, and this monkey is just, look at him. I don't know what country this is in, but look at the monkey. It's just not sitting in one area. It's just jumping around and then I don't know what he's doing now. That's weird. There you go. This is exactly how our mind is. Suppose we're sitting here right now doing this webinar, and when it ends, our mind is going to go off to eating some pizza. And then after it jumps to there, it feels like, oh, let me go play some video games. After jumping from there, let me go, let me go to sleep for a little while. After jumping back, let me go mess around with my parents. After going there, coming back, oh, I'm hungry again. So it's just jumping every single place. It's not controllable, but it is tameable. Do you understand the difference? Controlling someone is like taking over and completely operating. The mind cannot be controlled, but it can be tamed. It can be diverted. It can be trained in a certain way. Understood? So for that taming, let's go to a circus video and see what it means to tame the mind over controlling the mind. So these are actual wildlife lions, and as you can see, these circus people, they're telling this lion what to do, how to do it, going up and down. Now, this lion at any moment, if it were to attack any of these men, they would die instantly. Even if this lion just grabbed onto the neck of one of the person, they'll start bleeding and die. It's that fast. But since these lions are tamed from such a young age, they're able to control these lions. Let's say tame these lions in such a way where they're able to maneuver them wherever they want them to go, sit, or these lions would kill in a second. In the same way, Jay Bhagat, your question is how can we control? Let's tweak that a little bit and say how can we tame the mind from having bad thoughts of others? Now, I want to know, bad thoughts. If you can share what kind or what is bad thoughts in your definition, and give some examples of bad thoughts that you have of others. Oh God.
Like maybe they have bad qualities such as like being lazy, stuff like that.
So like the opposite person is lazy, like that? Like
yeah,
this guy
and
is so
they don't
lazy.
help you whenever you ask them for something, but they always come to you for help.
Oh yeah, I know a couple of people like that. Yeah, I like that. Any other ones?
I don't have anything else on the top of my mind.
I think Tirth Bhagat does. Tirth Bhagat, shoot away. Go ahead.
Like when someone can't answer a question, like when I'm in school and it's really easy, I'm like, this person isn't as smart.
So you have bad thoughts that he is dumb?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, those are bad thoughts. You know, and the way that it works is that what are good thoughts, what are bad thoughts? Everyone's definition is different, right? If I were to define it and give you a perspective to help you out in satsang, good thoughts are thoughts that help people. Good thoughts are thoughts that are good qualities of others. Good thoughts are thoughts that will keep you happy and not disturbed, okay? Versus bad thoughts may hurt someone. Bad thoughts are bad qualities of others, and bad thoughts will disturb you. They'll make you uncomfortable or your mind unstable, okay? Now, it all depends on what kind of glasses you're wearing. Check this picture out. Now, there's 4 types of glasses that I've shown here. The top left are regular glasses. Prescription, yes, some have more than others. These glasses may have features of ultraviolet reflective stuff, anti-glare, anti-scratch, yeah, but they're normal glasses, okay? They can't protect you from the sun. You can just see from them, that's it. The ones on the right, top right, are sunglasses. Some nice shades. You look up in the sun, or if you're playing something with your friends, you're able to see with a clear vision because the sun is not getting in your eyes, okay? The ones on the bottom left are 3D glasses. 3D glasses are, they're films, I believe, and movies that are in 3D. So if you were to wear just regular glasses or sunglasses, you would not be able to see the image as you would be able to see the image in 3D glasses. Do you understand? Because it combines and makes a different vision. I don't know. And then finally, the latest of the latest technology is the Apple Vision. Is that correct? Apple Vision, is that's what it is? Yeah. I don't know too much about it, but I do know enough that these are 3D, not glasses, but like virtual reality world where you can do a lot of things, okay? Jay Bhagat and Tirth Bhagat, do you see the difference in all 4 of them? Yes? In the same way, we also are wearing glasses. Some are wearing glasses, regular glasses. Some are wearing sunglasses. Some are wearing, this is in a spiritual context, okay? Some are wearing 3D glasses, and some are wearing Apple Vision Pro. It depends on what you're wearing. Now let's break it down. The first type of glasses, which are just regular clear glasses, this person's vision is very, very bland, negative, and very low. This person can only see clear. There's nothing else to his life or world. It's very bland. The characteristic of this person is that he likes to see negativity in others. He likes to pick out negativity of others. That's the first vision right there. The second vision is sunglasses to the right. This person is a little more upgraded. Wherever he sees or whenever he finds something negative, yeah, he may see it, but he tries to kind of, be like, who cares, kind of ignores it, okay? He does see it, but he ignores it. The 3D vision right there, the 3D glasses on the bottom left, that person sees negative, but also sees the positive in others as well. It's kind of like a balance, an equilibrium, yes? And finally, the one that wears the Apple Vision Pro virtual reality goggles, they see only good and nothing else. Even if the opposite person was like a demon, that person would find something good in the demon. That's how good his vision is. This is spiritual context. We have to decide what kind of glasses we are wearing right now. In your minds, I'm not going to pick on you. Are we wearing regular? Are we wearing sunglasses? Are we wearing 3D? Or are we wearing Apple Vision Pro? Bhagwan wants us ultimately to wear only and only Apple Vision Pro and nothing else. That's his goal according to the Vachnamrut. The most times he has mentioned is about taking abhav and avgun or bad thoughts of others. He does not want that. He wants us to remove it. So now the question is, what's the answer? How to remove it, right? Well, for us Loyadham Bhaktos, it's only one thing and one thing only. If it's a satsangi and you get a bad thought, may it be at Mandir, you come, and you get some kind of bad thought of someone, connect them with Bhagwan and Guruji. This person belongs to Bhagwan, this person belongs to Guruji. If I were to meet someone outside in the world, they may have very bad habits of maybe drinking alcohol, stealing, completely against the rules of Bhagwan Swaminarayan. Compared to that, this is a Hari Bhagat of Bhagwan and Guruji. Why am I taking a bad thought of him? Why not take the positive of him and make my vision more positive? Upgrade my glasses as well. Do you see? Connect them with Bhagwan and Guruji. Now, sometimes it's hard. I know how people are. Sometimes people's natures are very hard to deal with. But forgetting that, suppressing that, and thinking that they also belong to Maharaj and Guruji, I should take a good quality of them. That's your answer for a devotee. Now you said everyone. So for a non-devotee, like a person in school or someone, like maybe not a friend, but maybe just some random person, the best thing is to ignore them. Why do I have to waste time behind people of the world who are just indulged in the world and indulged in the Panch Vishays and just they don't know anything about satsang? Why do I have to waste my time in developing bad thoughts of them while I can do something more productive with my mind? You see that? So if you put your mind, or if you tame it or divert it in such a way, then easily it can be tamed or diverted instead of being controlled. Yes? Short and sweet answer. I hope that is that satisfactory. Do you see? Connecting everyone with Bhagwan and Guruji. Make it simple. And it all depends on what kind of glasses you want to wear. Right now, suppose you're wearing regular glasses. And you want to upgrade. Start connecting everyone with Bhagwan and Guruji, in satsang especially. Slowly but surely, regular glasses will turn into sunglasses, sunglasses will turn into 3D glasses, and one day, due to Bhagwan and Guruji's kripa, those 3D glasses will turn into Apple Vision Pro glasses. I think that's what they're called. Does that make sense? Awesome. Let's keep it simple. There's always a saying that I like to tell everyone, the KISS method. Once my teacher told me, I don't know, in 5th or 6th grade, when my teacher gave me some kind of equation and didn't know how to solve it, he said, use the KISS method. I was like, what's the KISS method? He said, keep it simple, stupid. K-I-S-S. Keep it simple, stupid. You use this for yourself, okay? Yeah. So that's the method. Keep it simple. Keep looking at good qualities of others, and bad qualities bad thoughts will automatically disappear. Okay? I hope that answers your question. Yes? Very good. Third Bhagat, let's move on to your question. Go for it.
How does reading the Vachnamrut at our age benefit us?
How does reading the Vachnamrut at our age benefit us? Okay. Well, do you know first and foremost what the Vachnamrut is? Define what it is to you. Go for it.
It's like a set of stories about Maharaj when he was doing Katha, and it was written by the Nansanto.
Okay. What is your age?
17.
17. Okay, awesome. Now, let me first break down exactly what it is, more on an advanced definition level, and then show you the benefits according to your age that you are. And I think Jay Bhagat, what's his age? Like 14, 15, I'm guessing? Yeah, so he's also, applicable to read this as well. So here we go. What is the Vachanamrut? There are two scriptures in Bhagwan Swaminarayan's religion that are very, very key and essential. Number one is the Shikshapatri, and number two is the Vachanamrut. The Shikshapatri is the code of commandments, do's and don'ts, moral fiber, and how to live a life, a proper life, okay? That comprises of 212 sloks that Bhagwan Swaminarayan himself wrote. The Vachanamrut itself is a book that's compiled by 4 nun santos, Adi Gurudev, R. Swami Shri, Muktanand Swami, Gopalan Swami, Nityanand Swami, and Shukanand Swami. Bhagwan Swaminarayan, while he was on this earth, gathered assemblies of santo and bhaktos and spoke about his philosophy, his principles, from the year of 1819 to the year of 1829, 10-year span. Compiling these chapters, let's say, total there's chapters 262. This whole book comprises of Bhagwan Swaminarayan's philosophy. If you look at it in Christianity terms, Bible versus Vachanamrut. You see what I'm saying? And the code of commandments or the 10 commandments versus the Shikshapatri. You see now? So in the same way, Bhagwan Swaminarayan wrote or spoke this Vachanamrut. Now, since everyone now knows a brief definition, your question is, how does reading the Vachanamrut at our age, meaning your age may be 17, Jay Bhagat's age may be 15, benefit us? Okay? Now, everything has benefits if you think about it, but the Vachanamrut is the ultimate, you can say, benefit in one's life. How so? Keep it short. It gives us understanding. Now you're at a very tender age of 17, moving on from high school to college in a very short period of time. The Vachanamrut gives such kind of understanding that, number one, it prevents you from making the wrong decisions or choices in life. You know that the world is engulfed. College life is equal to party life. College life is full of people that you may know or not know, but it's full of people that may influence you into doing things that will wash away your 17, 18 years of satsang that you've been practicing all this time. That I've known personally, there are bhaktos, devotees that, practice satsang so much, but when they moved into college, they forgot about satsang. They forgot about Maharaj, Guruji, they forgot. And then after college ended and when it hit their head, they're like, oh, I made a mistake. And then some came back and some never came. But college life or even high school life is something where your mind is able to go any place it wants. The Vachanamrut gives understanding, so it prevents us from making the wrong choices in life. Number one, that's one of your answers, okay? Number two, living a life that can help others, especially the people that live around you. Now see, everyone has natures, swabhavs. Some are good, some are bad. The Vachanamrut teaches us to suppress and remove natures that Bhagwan doesn't like. For example, anger, greed, ego, jealousy, arrogance, so on and so forth. In your life right now, if you introspect, you may have some of these or even one of them. If Jay Bhagat introspects in his life, he may have one of these or some of them. By reading the Vachanamrut, Bhagwan gives a perspective to recognize your own swabhavs and to suppress them, so the people around you become more happier. The people around you are not disturbed. Now, suppose, for example, I had a nature of becoming very angry, like the Incredible Hulk, just breaking things left and right. If I don't get my way, I'm going to punch the wall and make a hole in it, kick the door. I don't know if you have you guys ever done that? This is fun. Okay, Tirth Bhagat, anything like that? Any kind of angry moments where something's been broken? I can see that. That's why I'm kind of, go ahead.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. What? Share, please. Lovely. This is great.
I once made a hole in the wall.
Oh, and I didn't even know this. Did I ask you this ever?
No.
This happens a lot. I don't know what it is. But, so you made a hole in the wall. So this is 1 inch or 1.5 inch sheetrock that you just bashed through. Is that it? With your big fist? Is that it?
Yeah, but it was like drywall.
It was drywall, but it was still a wall. Is that correct? Okay. And what was the reason for this?
I don't remember, Swami. It was like 2 or 3 years ago.
You lost at a game? Is that it?
No, it wasn't.
Something with the parents, I'm guessing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great. So then wait, so what happened after? Like everything cooled down? Did you like put a sock inside, to fill the hole up and kind of put like a frame on top of it to avoid, what did you do to confront this hole that you made?
Well, the hole was still there and they saw it, but I had to be the one who fixed it.
Oh, you fixed it yourself.
We got the materials and then I had to fix it.
Oh, wow. Okay. So obviously they made you do it. All due to what? Anger, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Jay Bhagat. I mean, not very good, but very good for sharing. Jay Bhagat. Go.
I haven't really broken a wall for anger, but like I threw a couple things.
You
and broke them.
You what? I don't.
When I was younger, I threw a couple things. I don't remember what, but yeah.
Okay, but not breaking any walls, right? Like the Incredible Hulk over here? Okay, good. But still, anger is something that arises, right? Now, that's going to disturb you and the people around you. What the Vachamrut does, you read it, you figure out, Loya first, Vachamrut. Bhagwan says that a person who has anger, I find him to be like a snake. Now, you want Bhagwan to think of you as a snake, then go ahead and continue your anger. But if you want Bhagwan to be like, no, this is my genuine bhakta, then control the anger. You see? In the same way, arrogance. If we have arrogance, Bhagwan says, I don't like a person who has ego. So then control it. Bhagwan shows you methods. So that's why one of the benefits is that it will help you live a life that people will like around you. The people who are surrounding your life, may it be your family, may it be your friends, may it be your relatives, or may it be your peers, students. If you want them to appreciate you, like you more, and especially if you want Maharaj and Guruji to like you more, then read the Vachamrut and start dissolving your swabhavs. Does that make sense? Good. Okay, another thought that Maharaj gave me was able to cope with ups and downs of life. Due to understanding, you gain, you gain more understanding. Due to reading, you gain more understanding. So, life is like a roller coaster, right? Tirth Bhagat, I mean, is every day a happy day for you? Yes, no, maybe so. What's up? No, not every day is a happy day. Sometimes they're bad days, right? And sometimes they're good days. Jay Bhagat, is every day a happy day for you? Is every day a bad day for you? No. Everyone except for a son's life. It's always like a happy day for me. I'm not going to lie. It's always happy. I don't know what it is. You should try it. You should think about it. But yeah, son's life is always happy. It's Maharaj, it's Guruji, you should try staying here. But anyways, that's my life, but I got to help you out with your life, right? So obviously bad, up, downs, good, up, downs. Today I get an A, tomorrow I get a D, today I get a game, tomorrow I get, a 1 week of suspension of playing games. It's just up and down, up and down. But what the Vachanamrut does is it balances your mind. It stabilizes your mind. That's the beauty of it. Stabilizing the mind can take from 20 to 40 to 50 to 60 years. But it can be done at such a young age of 17 and 15 if you read the Vachanamrut with a pure heart. If you read the Vachanamrut with focus and attention, your mind will be stabilized. And due to that, yes, you will get an A, and maybe the next day you may get a D. But your A grade will not overexcite you, and your D grade will not depress you. Do you see what I'm saying? You'll have an equilibrium in your mind, saying that I need to do. But if you get an A, Maharaj and Guruji's Krupa. If you get a D, I need to work harder and hide my report card from my parents. Yeah. These kinds of equilibriums always happen, but only when you read the Vachanamrut. Understand? So that's one of the benefits. This is a great question, by the way. Tirth Bhagat and Jay Bhagat, fantastic. Another benefit I found was that, destroying vicious natures, as I mentioned, there is a form of early detection. When someone has cancer, maybe stage 1, stage 2, those are early detection stages. If you detect it at that stage, then through chemotherapy, it will, be destroyed. And cancer will no longer remain in your body. But in the same way, right now, as young students and young bhaktos, you may have natures, but if you detect them early, when the years go by on, and when you get a family, if you want to get a family, or, you can always join me here in this life, then you can always be happier with your family by not exposing them of the Incredible Hulk and punching, walls or anything, kicking down walls, or even, developing any kind of arrogance or jealousy, because you've already destroyed those natures early on in your age, kind of like detecting cancer from stage 1 or stage 2. And finally, love for satsang is developed. If you have sanskars, if you have good moral fiber and good sanskars, then you'd be able to give it to someone else. In the future, your family, in the future, someone else. But if you don't have good satsang, if your satsang is not strong, if you don't have principles, then who will you give it to? And how will they benefit, and how will you benefit? That's why I very, very encourage anyone from the age of 12 and 13 and up who are able to understand even a little bit to start reading the Vachanamrut. Now, since you asked this question, do you read the Vachanamrut, Tirth Bhagat, and how often? What's your frequency?
I don't read it consistently, but like when Santo assigns something, then yeah.
Sure. Jay Bhagat? Copy paste. Control C.
Like a couple times a week.
A couple times a week. Awesome. Here's something that I would like you to do. It's a request. It's not an agna, or it's not a command, or it's not a niyam, but 15 minutes a day. Your puja is something that does not count. 15 minutes a day. I encourage you to sit down, just read a small paragraph or even a couple of lines of the Vachanamrut. Start from the beginning and just think about it. Introspect. If you don't understand, which you won't because it's very, very hard, then ask Santo. Ask Puja Guruji. When you do a video call, ask him. He would love that. But 15 minutes a day, spend time with Bhagwan. The Vachanamrut is Bhagwan's form. By reading it, you're directly doing satsang with Bhagwan. give 15 minutes a day of your time to Bhagwan, outside of your puja, okay? And dedicate that time to understanding what he wants us to become like. Because the Vachanamrut shows us, or, pretty much Bhagwan is showing us, I want you to be like this. So 15 minutes a day, read, break down. I don't want you to read like 6 Vachanamruts in one day. You'll never remember. A couple of lines, and that's it. This is my request. I am not giving you a niyam or an agna to do. But by doing that, such kind of benefits that I mentioned before will be, will flourish in your life, and you would become more happier. Your mind will become more stable. You would see things more positively. Suppose something catastrophic happens to you or something in your family, then you would believe Bhagwan to be karta harta. You would believe Bhagwan to be the all-doer, and your mind would not become disturbed. So that's very important. I forgot 2 pictures that I wanted to show you of the Vachanamrut. The very first Vachanamrut was spoken in this very area in Gadara. You see on the left side that you can say it's called a chhatri or dairy. And Bhagwan Swaminarayan sat in front in this area. This was not there at that time, by the way. This is something that they did after, just kind of like a memory that Bhagwan spoke. And as you can see on the right side, Muktanand Swami is holding and giving Bhagwan the Vachanamrut to read. And this is how it was all created. Bhagwan spoke, the compilers wrote, Santos and Bhaktos heard, and the future Santos and Bhaktos are benefiting. So this is a privilege for us to read. It's something that is like a gift from God directly to us. And a last story I want to share that I've told some Bhaktos, that many years ago, maybe 2007 or 8, Puja Suvratolab Swami, he was here in the United States, and some of our Bhaktos brought like 2 Caucasian white people to meet Swami, get his blessings and, show him about our whole religion. At that time, Swami talked about the Vachanamrut and also gave them one of our Vachanamruts. It was in Gujarati, they could not read it, but kind of like to cherish and keep it. Now, one of them had it, took it to his home. He put it on his, drawer cabinet. It was made out of wood. And he put it there, and he would, pagilog it every day. And one of the days, his whole home caught on fire. Like the whole thing got engulfed. The amazing part is, why this is Bhagwan's form, the whole home was just completely, like, when he came back, it was just like done, like it was in ashes. But the Vachanamrut that was sitting on the cupboard, the drawer, nothing was done to it. This is a very true story. Now that person came back with that very Vachanamrut and told Swami that this is what had happened. That's how we found out, obviously, that this is what had happened. My whole house got burned down, but this Vachanamrut was untouched. Not even a little bit of fire touched this Vachanamrut. If you think about it, that's not normal. Yeah. Especially when a whole house gets burned down and the Vachanamrut just remains. That means Bhagwan is divinely present in that Vachanamrut. And by reading it, Tirth Bhagat, Jay Bhagat, and all of you Bhaktos watching, you will tremendously benefit and become more and more ekantik and go to Bhagwan's Akshardham. So I hope this answers your question. Is it okay, Bhagat? Any questions upon that? Jay Bhagat, Tirth Bhagat, you guys are good? Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us again on our webinar Q&A. And saying that, I encourage you more and more to read the Vachanamrut. Maybe not every day, but just a little bit, to benefit in your life. Saying this, my humble Jai Swaminarayan.